Hello, hello, hello.
Hey.
Hey.
Hi, and welcome to RockTruth Cafe. I'm mad my light is like this, but that's okay. We are your hosts and your rock chefs. I am Selena Kay, and we thank you for joining us as we rock truth to absolutely nothing at all. We live in a society today where truth before our very eyes is consistently questioned, criticized, and altered to fit a person's ideology of God's original intent for the kingdom and for mankind. We believe that the Bible, our kingdom constitution, is inspired, infallible, inerrant, and the final authority for all. Rock truth is founded on He who is the original point of reference for all things to come through eternity. Rock Truth Cafe Live is a cross-cultural response to the economic climate and social crises of today. Rock Truth Cafe Live is designed to serve the physical need of fallen man, literally, while serving the spiritual need that he did not know he had that impacts, affects, and infects generationally. Rock Truth Cafe Live seeks to inspire, enlighten, and highlight upcoming and established local kings and queens of character like ourselves, hello, as well as international ones, while promoting Black consciousness and awareness of what is lawful, what is good for the production, what is good for our bodies to take in and eat, while promoting Black consciousness and awareness of who we are and to whom we belong. It is, in fact, a kingdom renaissance. Hello, 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 fellow rock chef. How are
Indeed,
you?
I am excited for this recipe today.
Guys, I gotta fix this light somehow. I think I need to give my daughter my other ring light that probably would have went on this and kind of like
Oh, that's
rocked
better
it.
That's
though.
better
That's a
though.
lot better. Girl, this is a little bit of a balancing act, but that's okay because I ain't
hmm
interested in seeing me. I'm more so interested in seeing what we about to cook. So take us
Okay.
right on in, Doc Chef. Let's do it.
Okay, so
Okay,
today
so
we are
today
doing
we are
crepes.
doing crepes.
They are
They
super
are
easy,
super easy,
and
and
there's not a whole
there's
lot
not
of
a whole
nutritional
lot of
content
nutritional
in them,
content in them,
but
but
they're a nice,
they're a
nice
nice,
quick
nice
addition.
quick
And then what
addition.
you
And
put
then
with
what you
them
put with them
actually provides
actually
the nutrition.
provides the nutrition.
So with that being
So
said, I
with
have
that
a little
being said, I have a
surprise
little
for y'all
surprise for y'all
Okay,
as
what's
far as my
that?
as far
fillings
as
for
my
the crepes.
feelings for the crepes.
Yes, I had to go and stop and go get me some filling because I was just like, I was gonna do the Greek yogurt, but I know this is for my son. He doesn't eat that, so I just got some strawberries and bananas. Yeah, yeah.
And you
hmm
can
And you
definitely
can
do that.
definitely do that.
And like this is
And like
also
this
one of
is
those
also
kind of
one of
like
those kind of like
personalized
personalized
recipes.
recipes.
Have fun with it.
Have fun
You
with it.
know.
You know.
So it doesn't
So
just
it
have to
doesn't just
be
have to be
sweet fillings
sweet
or like
fillings or like
fruity fillings. Like
fruity
you can
fillings. Like
do
you can do
uh,
uh,
mushrooms and
mushrooms
onions
and
if you want
onions
to
if you
with
want
like
to
some
with like
gravy.
some
Like
gravy. Like
the
the
the crepes
the
themselves
crepes
have no
themselves
real
have no
flavor
real
unless you
flavor
add
unless
like
you
vanilla
add like
extract
vanilla
or lemon
extract or
extract
lemon
or
extract
something to
or
flavor
Okay.
it.
something
But
to
other than
flavor
that,
it. But
they're
other than that, they're
standard dough.
standard dough.
Like if you
Like
little batter,
little
standard
batter,
batter.
standard batter.
I like that. I think that what I'm gonna do is probably add the vanilla extract. Like I like the either the lemon or the vanilla,
Yeah,
but
if
I
you plan
think
on
he'll
doing
probably
it,
Plan on
yeah,
doing it? Yeah,
definitely.
definitely.
yeah he'll probably jam more with the vanilla. I'm just moving it too much than anything. So that sounds good.
So we'll go ahead
So
and
we'll
jump
go ahead
right
and
in
jump right in
and get the
and
batter
get the
going.
batter going.
While we're getting that batter going, let me go ahead and just shout out to Miss Bear for making our Rock Truth Cafe aprons. I
Yes,
thank you so
Yes.
I
much.
love
Like
my
we
I
are
aprons
love
in
my
here. I got
on
to
a
aprons
show y'all.
on
PTR.
Just
a
like we
PCA.
can show yours. Show yours. You cute. We ain't even totally official yet, right? We ain't official
Right,
yet. We
because we
got
got
the
our
Right.
edges.
neck
We got
We
ties,
our
got
neck
the
ties,
edges. Yes, our
we
chef ties and our button ups, but we're gonna be totally official, okay? Like this is serious. Oh my gosh, I see Miss Carolyn is out there. We got a shout out to you, Miss Carolyn. We're starting our actual plank fast challenge. It started yesterday, and we've been planking and celebrating and jumping it off and getting ready to do our thing. And then we got Shantae out there. Shantae, shout out. I'm not sure. I don't really hear the echo coming from Doc Ock, but
I hear my
in the
I
echo.
hear
second
my
video, it
echo.
shows the cooking to get rid of the double sound. Is somebody's sound on?
No,
Yeah,
I
our
muted
sound
No, I
on.
everything.
muted everything.
The only
The
one that's
only one that's
unmuted is
unmuted is
my audio from
my
my phone.
audio from my phone.
Yeah, same for mine.
So what I did
So
there
what
is
I did
I
there is I
spooned in
spooned
the flour,
in the flour
and
and
with the
with the
flour you got to
flour
be careful because there's powder. So you could end up actually over packing the cup. So if you use the cup to scoop it, you can end up with way more flour than you think you have. So it's best to spoon it into what you're measuring it with, and then I'll just take this and then level it off. Just scrape off like any excess. And that is, so we're doing 1 cup of flour. This recipe makes about 8 to 10 crepes if you're doing medium-sized crepes. If you do smaller crepes, you're obviously going to get more. If you do bigger crepes, you're going to get less. But I would say stick to medium-sized because when you go to flip it, it makes it easier to flip. And we're going to do a 1/2 cup of milk. You can use whatever kind of milk you actually drink. It's not really going to make a difference because we're making it so thin. So we're not actually trying to make it like fluffy or anything. So if you use almond milk, coconut milk, whatever, milk. Oh, this is
Right. I was trying to see, trying to get a hold of this echo. So I'm kind of like working behind the scenes for you too. So go ahead. I think I'll just pull me off.
So I don't have a 1/2 cup measuring. This is 1/4 of a cup. So 2 1/4 is 1/2. So if you gotta do some kitchen math real quick, like that is okay. And so that's my milk. Me personally, I drink whole dairy milk. Get my water. Use if you have a filter, use filtered water, please and thank you. It's not going to affect the flavor, but you definitely don't want any extra minerals, unnecessary minerals in it. And then we're gonna whisk it. Got my whisk. So we're gonna whisk it.
Whisk it, girl. You better whisk it good.
Now, if just to if you want to be like a little more careful than me, because really I just put it in this because it's going to be easier for me to pour it. But if you want, you can use like it would be easier to use a bigger bowl like this. Because then you can whisk it much faster without making a mess.
Okay.
But you just want to make sure all the ingredients are combined, not together like how I got it right now. I'm gonna just have to mix it a little longer. But
I ain't cooked nothing yet. I'm just posing.
Well, it's super fast. Like the longest part is like eating it really.
Let me tell you something, Will. Don't you say not a thing. Don't you say a thing. You see me over here. You see me over here getting it in. You see me. You see me, Chef, Board RD. I don't even know if that's right or not. It don't matter.
So it looks a little bit thick because I haven't added the egg yet.
You said because you haven't added the egg?
Yeah, I haven't added the egg yet, so you're gonna need 2 eggs. And this is where I'm gonna get a little fancy on y'all.
Okay, what's the fancy? What's the fancy?
I'm gonna split my egg, and I'm gonna make a meringue. So I don't have any on hand for the filling. So I'm just gonna split the yolk from the white, and I'm gonna put the yolk in the batter. And then I'm gonna beat the egg white into a meringue. And I'm gonna mix in my fruit. So if you want a sweet meringue, you would have to add sugar. But if you're on a restricted diet, then you don't, for the extra sugars and stuff, it won't be as sweet. But if you add fruit, you won't notice.
What? In the kitchen wrist twisted like a stir fry. In the kitchen wrist twisted like a stir fry. In the kitchen wrist twisted like a stir fry. What?
I'm gonna try and be
Right here with it. Okay.
Now I'm separating my egg white.
My egg white.
And then just kind of bounce it back and forth between the shell. Try to be careful not to get any shell pieces in it. That's not gonna be fun to chew on. So yeah.
Because it should be like really thin, right? Kind of thinnish.
Yes, like how that is.
Like how that is. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna put a little vanilla in it, cause if you know my son, he ain't going. Child, please. You can't do all that extra.
Right.
Do all that extra. Now I have my son.
What is
it? Guys, you have picky eaters that's like, you ain't going for all that extra, mom. That's it. I think the vanilla would be kind of cool. It won't be too much. Will, don't say nothing about my serving sizes.
So now we're gonna withstand my yolk. And that's solution. And then also add your ingredients if it's not a thin, like watery type consistency. You can always just add a little bit more milk or water. But you absolutely want it to like not be super thick.
No, this cool right here.
It should be very easy to pour because you want it to spread quickly. Otherwise, it won't cook evenly and you'll have to find some cream.
Okay, let me get my pot ready. My pan ready.
Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit more milk to mine. Because I did, like I said, because I split my egg, it's not getting all of that liquid. I have to add a little bit more.
In the kitchen, we're twisted like a stir fry. In the kitchen, we're twisted like. I don't know, girl. Get this pan on out. Doc, I can see you are echoing bad. So do me a favor. This is what I did. You're muted, right? You're muted on your laptop like I am. And no, don't add yourself. Please don't. You're muted on the laptop like I am, and you're coming from your phone like I am.
Yeah.
So
let me make sure my laptop didn't turn connect to my headphones.
Yeah, make sure like I had to do all volume down and everything. Well, put the charger.
Turn the Bluetooth off. Let's see. Is it still echoing?
I'm not sure. I don't hear it, so
you have to like to me. It sounds like I'm talking, and then I'm talking again.
Huh?
It sounds like it's catching my voice.
Your feedback or something?
Yeah, it sounds like it's late, like it's a lag.
Okay. Sis said, I don't know. I'm gonna throw this one out here. She said, mute one of the channels you're on, or take one off the stream. Does anybody still hear echo? Go ahead and let us know, please.
And I'm gonna back off of your idea, and I'm gonna add a little vanilla extract to my.
Yes.
I'm intending on making me sweet.
Yes.
So I'm pretty good at eyeballing.
Yes.
Just a teaspoon.
We cooking. Anybody here still hear the echo? She said yes. So what I'm gonna do, Doc, I am going to just kind of work on controls on my end, and so that you can have what you need.
Okay.
So
thank you. That is the batter. Now, Buddha gonna be a little bit upset if she's still asleep.
Yeah, I kind of muted that sound for a second. She got a little help with her wrist twisted in the kitchen like a stir fry. I think this is my little help, you know. I'll bring your volume back in, Doc Ock, when you're finished. Anybody hear any feedback once I go back in? Please let me know so I can make sure the sound is of quality. When she finished mixing, girl, don't that look good? Girl, shut your mouth and call me sugar. Yes, Lord. She gonna put some oh, she done. Okay, here we go.
One tablespoon. Okay.
Okay. Oh, I was on mute the whole time talking, but that's okay. I didn't
Oh, my
realize
bad.
I was on
Yeah,
mute.
you were
Thank you.
muted. Yeah, I couldn't hear
I
nothing you
couldn't
were
hear
saying.
nothing you were saying. Oh, it's okay. I'm sorry, but I was simply saying that, while you were kind of like doing your little thing, that this is, lawful eating, and it's imperative that we eat according to the manual, because it's about what we're putting into our bodies. Like, this is like you looking at the manual of your car, or rather not looking at it, and you put whatever gas you want to put in it. You put whatever, oil that you want to put in it. You can wake up, and just say, hey, I'm just going to put 5W20 in it or 40 in it. You have to put in what is prescribed for that particular body to function. So that's why she has blueberries in hers and I don't, because it's not prescribed for my son. He ain't eating it. But yeah, this is about lawful eating. Lawful is health. You want real health, get under the law. Get under the law. So
Yeah,
where
every
we at?
chance you
Yeah, every
get
chance
some
you get
vegetables and
some
some fruit
vegetables and
and
some
whatever
fruit
you're
and
making.
whatever you're making. Yes, ma'am.
So all
So
I did
all I
with
did
the meringue,
with
you
the
want
meringue, you
to
want to
blend it until
blend
it
it
really
until it
starts to
really
get
starts
like that
to
body
get like that
before you
body
add
before
sugar.
you add
Otherwise,
sugar.
it might
Otherwise, it might
up.
up. Mm-hmm.
And then you
And
just
then you
continue to
just
blend it
continue to
until it
blend it
gets
until
like
it
a
gets
thick,
like a thick,
airy
airy
consistency.
consistency.
And then add the
And
fruit
then
to
add the
it.
fruit to it.
So I did
So
a
I
fourth
did
of a
a
cup of
fourth of a cup
blueberries,
of
a fourth of a
blueberries, a
cup of
fourth of a cup of
blackberries,
blackberries,
and now I'm
and
doing
now I'm doing
about
about
maybe
maybe
an eighth of a
an
cup
eighth of
of
a
my
cup of
cranberry
my
sauce I made. Now
cranberry
this
sauce
is
I made.
made
Now
from
this is made from
fresh
fresh
cranberries, boiled
cranberries
down.
boiled down.
Uh, I
Uh,
might do a quick little something blurb back later. But it's super easy to make.
Okay, coolness. That look good though, sis. That look real good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're just gonna fold it into the meringue.
And yeah, ooh, girl, look at that meringue. Girl, come on. Come on, Doc. Come in with it.
And like this is something I just thought of like yesterday. Today is like I didn't know what I was gonna. I was like, oh, I can't get no yogurt. What am I finna put in these crates? Okay. And then while we're cooking these, we're gonna put this in the refrigerator. Set it to the side. I want to say, let me double check my ingredients. I think we're missing one thing. Okay, no, okay. So, I did almost miss something. So we need to add, if you have butter, it's gonna be, what is this, 1 tablespoon? It's not a whole lot of butter, but you can substitute like coconut oil, because really it's just for the for when you're cooking it, so that you don't burn it. It doesn't burn it so easily. 2 tablespoons. Okay. Of melted butter. I'm actually going to use butter. Now, if you use unsalted butter, you're going to want to add a teaspoon of salt, but I don't have, I'm not using unsalted butter. So we're going to take this, and then there's little measurement tabs on the side. So basically a half a stick of a half a stick, but it would be a fourth of a stick is your 2 tablespoons. I ended up using this for my daughter's toast earlier. So that. And then we're going to pop this into the microwave for a couple of seconds. Watch it, because it will pop and burn and all of that. So just a few seconds at a time.
Does anybody still hear the echo?
All right, so you see we got the melted butter. I'm going to get it in there. Ooh. Okay, so that's our batter. And you see how it's dripping. It should be thin just like that, because you're gonna want to be able to get it to spread nice and even in the pan. Now, when you put it in the pan, you want to do maybe about pour it till it's about maybe this size. So maybe, what's this, like, I don't know. That's definitely not a $50, but it's much bigger than that, because it's gonna flatten out. So probably like the size of 2 $50, and then it's gonna spread to fill the flat portion of the pan. If you're using a completely flat griddle, You want to stick to that size so you don't end up with a griddle shaped, a long griddle shaped crepe. That's going to be very difficult to flip. So got it all mixed in, and then this is my olive oil, just a little dash in the pan to keep it, keep everything copacetic. And then we're going to heat the pan medium high. So let me shift my camera here so you can see my pan. You can tell my pan been through some stuff. It's been through some stuff. Okay. That's my flame. I'm not sure if you can see that, but the flame isn't up super high. You don't want the pan to be too hot because it could cook it too fast and it won't. And you want it to cook almost through the bottom so that you can turn it without spilling batter everywhere. I'm trying to get a nice little even coating, and then I'm gonna start. My spatula ready. Make sure you have your spatula ready. Okay. Yeah. And pour it in the center of the pan. Like I said, to about a $1/2 size, and you're gonna tilt it to spread it. You want it to spread as thin as possible. Like I said, we are not making pancakes. And so you see how fast even that's starting to cook, like even that edge kind of got caught up right there. So this one gonna be a little small. That might be Buddha's little crepe. Okay, and you see it even bubbles just like how pancakes do. So that way, when you see it starting to do that, you know that it's starting to brown on that side. So you see it getting nice and brown. Just the heat just a smidge, and you don't want to flip it too early because then you'll end up with very, very light colored. So you want to get under that edge. Oh, careful, careful not to break it. I might want to put more oil in my pan. This time I didn't quite coat it good enough. That's why it's stuck. No! And that is why you need the oil in the pan, because it stuck to all the parts that wasn't greased up properly.
Because I'm like, that's
So,
usually like that's always the first one. The first one is always
yeah,
horrible.
you know the first one looked
It's
crazy, but I
always,
didn't burn it.
yeah.
I didn't burn it though.
Yeah, that first one is always a doozy. You might as well like get over it.
Yep, just y'all
What
trust me,
yourself.
I'm not attached to none of this. And then with the crepes being so thin, you don't want to have too much oil in the pan because you could end up frying them and
Right,
end up with
right,
extra
right.
crispy. So yeah, it's a thin line between love and hate with thin crepes. So
So it's a
okay,
thin
there we
line.
go. It's a thin line between love and crepes.
Hey, and crepes. It's a thin line
And plus, I don't have
between
like a
love and
non-stick pan.
crepes.
Like you
Mm-hmm.
can get them like super perfect with
Yeah.
a non-stick pan. So
Okay.
eventually, I'll be upping my game to some nice little
Did you
hardware.
change your
But
pan? You just changed your pan?
no, all I did was just added more oil because it didn't coat the pan properly, so it stuck to all the parts where the oil didn't actually coat the pan.
Oh, okay.
And
Why is
so
this acting?
and it's already starting to cook on me. Okay. Don't you dare stick. Don't you dare. You butter not. You butter not. There we go. Now you see, and that's how you know. Okay, you gotta have that flip under there, and that's how you get the flip going.
Oh, I like that little twisting method, girl.
Yeah, you gotta
Get it all good and
make sure it
crazy.
slide. Yeah, you gotta make sure it slides, and that's how you know you're gonna be able to get your flip on. I had to my little.
Oh, they look pretty. It's golden.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have a moment of silence for the
What's
crate
that,
that
girl?
didn't make it. For the crate that didn't
Let's have
make
a
it.
moment of silence for the crepes that didn't make it, guys. It's a thin line.
So that's what it looks like. It's just really just
between
a really
love and
thin,
crepes.
flat pancake. Like the thinner you can get them, the better they're gonna end up
Pancake?
tasting.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all crepes are, super thin pancakes. So I'm gonna do my little dash.
Oh,
You absolutely don't want it to stick.
I'm watching with y'all, you know.
Get the batter in the pan. Like I said, transfer it as soon as it hits the pan
Yes,
because it's cooking
girl.
like immediately.
I'm going to have y'all singing this song all day today.
It's a thin
It's a
line between love and crepes.
line between love and crepes. Yes. They're gonna be so mad at me. They're going to be so mad at me. I'm known to do this. I put songs in people's heads, like the dumbest songs for nothing. I see you, Miss Monique, out there. Did you know? It's a thin
Hit it with a little bit
line
more oil.
between love
Flip that
and
we need.
crepes. Yeah. And that one.
Okay, there we go.
All right,
There
don't
we
mess.
go.
Oh, here we go with the little shaking
Yeah,
method. They go the little shaky
yeah.
method. Yeah. Girl, that's good. All right.
And my
All
heat,
right,
you
little
can
razzle
see,
dazzle.
it's still
I
just
know.
medium high.
Monique.
And you adjust it by
Monique
lifting
like,
the pan
ooh.
up off the fire so you don't burn.
Yes. Girl, don't that look good? I can't wait till she do the topping with all that.
Okay.
Girl, that's
I'm
what I'm ready for.
excited.
That's what I'm ready for. Hey, Erica. Yes, we will. Let's do a children's cooking segment. That would be so awesome. You guys missed the granola bars.
Yeah.
Them granola bars, everything.
And I found some cute little snack recipes for
Shout out
apple
to the
donuts
babies.
and like smiley face little snack bites and stuff like. Oh yeah, I got some up my sleeve.
Okay.
A little some.
Yes, let's do that. I love that. I love that idea. Let's do a RockTruth Cafe Live meets RockTruth.
Yeah.
I love that, even though we already kind of met. I don't know. Yeah. But I love that. I love that. Erica said, hey, Doc Ock.
Hey. Thanks for tuning in.
There we go. Flip that thing. Oh, no splatter.
And you can make them as light or as dark as you want them to. You can make them as crispy, as soft. Like that's why I love crepes. Like they're a very personal.
I like that
personal type of dish. Yeah. And so these are kind of small. Like you can make them bigger, but I just wanted to be able to flip them because like I said, I don't really have a non-stick pan, and I don't want them to get stuck. So we're gonna get the filling out and ready so I can show y'all how to fill them. I actually turned my fire off, so don't worry. I'm not about to burn it. I turned it off.
See this? Yeah. That is a great idea, sis. It is to do one with the children. That's definitely something that'll pull them right on in. They have fun with cooking it, especially granola bars. It took no more than like 15 minutes to make those granola bars, which was way more tasty and healthier than what you buy in the store, and you know what it
Yep.
is that you're putting in it. That's the amazing part about getting back to like cooking and stuff. You know what's in it. You know, you don't have to wonder like this got this. No, it ain't got no type of stuff that's gonna kill you. Shoot.
Okay, so now we're
Girl,
gonna
look at this plate, girl. Child,
we're
look.
gonna
Child, look
fill
at.
our crate.
Child, look at
It's
this.
gonna go right.
Somebody come look at this.
Look at this.
Somebody come and look at this.
Okay, so this is our crate,
Girl.
and
Oh, look
it's
at that.
still kind of warm.
That one cute.
And
That one is cute. Take a picture.
here, I'll put it to the inside. So this gonna
Yeah.
be the inside, and you literally just spoon some of that in there and fold it.
Girl,
And
shut your mouth and call me sugar.
that's literally your crate. Like if I made it bigger, I could fold it with the little
Ooh,
pretty
child.
extra little folds and all of that. But this is a
Can
crate
you
with the
can
filling.
you get it
So
into the camera a little bit more? Can you get it into the camera a
yeah,
little bit more? Put that camera up there a little bit more. Oh, look at that
see if I
child.
can
Look.
get that.
Somebody come and look at this.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so
Somebody come and look at this. Girl, you gonna take a bite?
I told him.
Look in the camera. Look in the camera. Look in the camera. Look in the camera. Get in here. Get in that camera, girl. Yes. Woo, child. Yes. Yes.
Mm,
Yes,
mm.
it does, Monique. It start
This
encouraging
is
us to
extra
eat
good.
healthy, lawfully early. Is it good, girl? Look at
It's
that thing.
it
Ooh, look at
and
that
the
thing.
crepes they taste so buttery. Oh my god.
It do. It do, girl.
Mhm.
It's buttery.
Look at. Don't be trying to move
It's
so much
butter.
because you fasting. You see how she looking?
I can't eat nothing. I can't eat nothing. We fasting, so I can't even eat food.
It's
Like, look at it. Look at it.
so
Girl, it's
good.
like it's melting. I'm trying to get any pieces that are gonna fall. Can I get that part? Let me get it. Like, accidentally put it on my finger. Accidentally. Don't tell Shannon. Accidentally put it on my finger. Don't tell Shannon. Or
And the
Jesus.
meringue
Just let it
is
fall. Let me
like
get that
so
part right there.
fluffy.
Let me get that right there. Okay. You ain't sharing.
And the berries was definitely a good idea.
Mm, mm,
Yeah,
mm,
it was delicious.
mm.
But yeah, so it's super simple. It's very personalizable. You want to add some cinnamon to it, whatever spices. Or
Girl,
like
it
I said,
look person. Girl,
instead of
somebody
doing
said, Monique said that looked delicious.
it's delicious. It is so delicious. And then like with crepes, you want to eat them warm, so fresh out the pan. So if you're
Yeah.
doing it with the rest of your meal, make them last. So then that way you can get them fresh out the pan. Wrap whatever you're gonna wrap in it. Because like I said, you can wrap anything inside the crate. Like it's not just for sweet stuff or breakfast foods or any of that. Like you can have crepes for dinner. Like I said, you can do like a mushroom, broccoli, and like kale in some type of like meat sauce or meat gravy or something like that, and put it in your crate. So I love it. It's a super versatile recipe,
Eat great.
and it's delicious. Like I said, it tastes like butter. Like the crepes themselves taste like butter. So you can do garlic butter in it, and then you can have a garlic butter
Mm.
flavored crepe for a dinner recipe. Like I said, I just keep coming with the ideas. Like stuff just keep popping in.
Okay.
I'm like, oh yeah, I could do this with that. I could do this with that. And then if you want, you can even like how you bake the meringue on top of a pie. You can do your crepes like that. You can lay them flat, coat
Uh-huh.
the inside with the meringue, and bake them like in the bottom of the oven for like a couple of seconds until it like browns, and then fold your crepe closed, and that gives you a nice little
My Lord.
yeah, a nice aesthetic to it, and it'll actually cook the meringue so it doesn't melt down if you don't want your meringue to melt. But I don't mind it; it all tastes good, and
Mm. Mm.
yeah. So that's all I got for today. This, like I said, this was a super quick, nice little addition to basically any recipe. You can make it healthy, like I said, by what you fill your crates with. Um, I might even try and come up with some other substitutions for the ingredients. Like I don't know how the how coconut flour would work in this recipe. Or like I say, you can do probably coconut flour and coconut oil instead of the all-purpose flour and butter. If you're, looking for a lower calorie and carb um, alternative. But like I said, I'm not sure how they would, taste or cook up. But this was super easy to do. Um, and we usually have, all of those ingredients in the kitchen anyway, some flour, milk, water, butter. Yeah, that's all that that's all that in this. Is literally very, very basic batter. You got any more questions for me?
Child, I don't. This looks good. Like, oh yes, because like I know a lot of people probably thinking like with the flour and different things like that. Is the flour a issue? Like eating breads, is that an issue? Really?
Not really. It more so depends on like your personal health. Like if you have a gluten allergy, like most people don't have a gluten allergy. Like that's a very rare situation. Like maybe 1% of the world population will end up with a gluten allergy. So you probably don't. But sometimes if you're already in kind of an unhealthy, like, digestive situation, like your gut bacteria isn't, healthy and where it needs to be, cutting down on processed grains and sugars actually help restore your gut bacteria and get them strong so that you can actually digest the food that you eat. So if you're doing like a detox, fast or a cleanse, all of that stuff helps, kind of reset your body. And then after you do those things, you want to not go right back to what you were doing before because it's really going to shock your system. So like the reason why I added the cranberries because cranberries actually do help support healthy gut bacteria. And like I said, in a recipe like this, there's
Okay.
so many other things that you can add to boost the health content and the nutrition of what you're eating. Like this is more so like a wrapping, like tortillas or something like that. Like they've gone way. You see how many lengths they've gone to make tortillas more healthy. They make them with chickpeas, spinach, kale. Like you can find basically any type of tortilla now practically. So that's pretty much the same situation with the crepes. Like you can play around with the recipe, play around with the ingredients, but ultimately it's up to you. What do you want it to taste like? How do you want to enjoy it? And you can make those adjustments with the recipe to kind of fill that space. And that's all I do. I was like, well, I know how I want it to taste. If I want it to be crispy and I can't get it crispy by using these ingredients, I play around with it till I can. And
Right.
that's the beauty of cooking.
Yeah. Like you said, it's about you. It's for you. It's about you. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever it is, tailor it to you. Tailor it to whatever it is that you like. Let me see if this is a question. She says, hey, Miss Monique says, my grandson and my granddaughter is breastfeeding. So we may check out using the cauliflower and see how it works. That sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds good. Yeah, that sounds good. I think what's the name just said they saw no, Tyron, he had posted he brought up the bag of cauliflower wings or something, buffalo cauliflower or something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It tastes just like it. Just using it and batter it just like the same way you would with chicken. It tastes surprisingly a lot like chicken.
Wow. Wow.
Just
That's
found out
amazing.
last month he's allergic to eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah. My daughter actually has a slight egg allergy, but the allergist said that it's not enough to make it, a problem. Because she has eczema too. So he was like, I don't think but she doesn't eat any of that stuff anyway. So
Right.
I haven't been able to see how it affects her, but luckily she doesn't have any, peanut allergies or nothing like that. So I know that because she killed all the granola bars.
I'm sure she did that thing like quick. Shoot, the
Hmm.
granola bars was everything. I keep talking about them because they was
They were,
good,
yeah.
y'all. I'm trying to tell you.
But
I'm trying to
there's
tell
egg
you.
alternatives too. They have like powders and stuff that are made from what plant is it? It's not soy. It's something else. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but they do
Mhm.
have egg alternatives for like vegan recipes. So usually just kind of look up a vegan recipe and it'll exclude all of that stuff. So like the eggs and um, things that are from plants. So that's also another alternative. I haven't looked up a vegan cake recipe, but like I said, of the few substitutions I've seen, the coconut flour is a healthier alternative if you were, trying to stay away from breads and grains and things like that, or processed grains. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. You can add like some flaxseed to it,
Mm-hmm.
chia seeds, poppy seeds. Like, there's all
Wow.
kinds of stuff you can do with this recipe and like really make it your own and really, expand, the possibilities of it. And that's why I absolutely, love this recipe. And even the granola recipe, like I said, is very easy to personalize it and make it to fit you,
Yes.
your body, and your lifestyle. Because it's like, people are gonna diet crazy, like, oh, stop eating this and stop eating that, and don't like. But you have to listen to your body, because sometimes you cut stuff out of your diet that your body absolutely is using and needs, and you're wondering like, well, why is everybody else getting energy from doing this, but I feel, terrible. Like, I feel sluggish. I feel because that probably wasn't something that was for you to do.
Right.
So,
Right.
always listen to your body first, and then, kind of factor in, the other things that people are saying, or if you have a nutritionist or a doctor that you see regularly, listen to them. If you have any questions, ask them. If you want them to do any tests, ask them, because a lot of times if you're in decent health, they're not going to just go and run tests for you. So you kind of have to say like, well, I'm looking to do this.
Right.
Is there some, what do I need to do, or what information do you need to help me do this? So be very transparent with your doctor. Don't, say what you think they want to hear, because they can't help you if you do that.
Awesome. Awesome. For real. And I'm with you about transparency. Just tell them everything so that you can be healed, and not,
Mm-hmm.
they give you a answer for something and you left something out, and that, is in opposition to what it is they're giving you to take, or, you know what I'm saying? So you're
And it could
setting
make it
yourself
worse
up. Yeah, it
because
makes
they
it
didn't know.
worse.
And
Yes.
you can't blame them because they didn't know.
Yes. Yes. So, man, we had Naya on yesterday. We done with that fraud life, like national fraud
Okay.
life. No fraud life. We living straight. We rocking truth. We rocking our truth. So tell your
Period.
doctor. Tell your doctor. That includes telling your doctor the truth, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yes.
So now, and do you have anything else? We got about 5 minutes before we're wrapping up.
Oh no, that was pretty much it. Like I said, always listen to your body. Like, um,
Yeah.
there's I'll probably end up posting it in the referring.
Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I
Oh no,
forgot you.
you.
I forgot you muted the other one, and I tried to unmute you. I can't unmute you. So can you unmute yourself from the other one and then start that one over so I can bring you to the front of the screen and kind of like bring us out? Okay.
Okay.
Good, Ma? All right. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. Repeat that thing.
Yeah. So I'll find it and drop it in the chat. And oh, that's because my headphones are on my phone.
Mm-hmm. You're good. No. You had it on the right one. You had it on the right one, sis. Because I removed your.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I just brought you to the forefront. Yes, ma'am. It's okay.
Okay.
All right.
So I'll end up dropping in the group. You have your organs. They don't actually have pain receptors. They don't have a way to actually convey pain to your brain. So sometimes you might have a back pain and you think it's your back muscles when actually it's your kidneys.
Mm.
I'll find that it's a chart, and they point to the
Wow.
areas, and they'll say what organ will show pain in that area. So if you have like chronic pain, like a constant low level type pain,
Yeah.
usually that's a sign that it's an organ.
Wow.
Muscles pains tend to come in bursts. They tend to be acute, so immediately, like you'll do something and it's like, oh, my back.
Right.
It's not gonna be like you wake up and it's like, oh, my back is sore, and then you look up and later it's like it's still sore. Like, yeah, usually that's the organs. And also stress will do that too.
Right. That's the truth. I bring you back. I'm sorry. I'm here. I'm back. Yeah. So this was some like seriously great information that we needed to know, because I did not know that, you know, sometimes it can be, you know, the pain that your mind is not picking up, and it can be directly associated with something totally different than what you're thinking it is. So again, being honest and open, and you believing that you're treating one thing when you should have been treating something else, right?
Exactly.
So all of this just it ties hand to hand again, you know. So this was a great show. I really wish I could have tasted. Listen, we're gonna have to do something again. We're gonna have to do something, because next month I need to eat. I'm gonna need to eat food, and I want to taste these crepey thingies. I want to taste it with the little meringue that you did. We got to do meringue.
You can even do like chocolate crepes. Get some cocoa powder and mix it in with the batter. Yeah, that's just more random ideas I'm getting like as we're talking.
Oh yeah.
You like it? You like it?
I'm like, mix it in with the back. Do it, please. I can only watch food now. I can crepes. I can only watch it now, and it's okay. It's all right, because I'm gonna resist it. I don't know. Well, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. We thank you so much for tuning in to RockTruth Cafe Live. Join us next week where we'll be making salads. You're actually gonna saute.
Yes, sauteed salads.
Come on now.
Yes.
I ain't never heard.
You know, people tend to be like, "Oh, well, I don't want that rabbit food. I want a hot meal." And don't worry, because I was the same way. I was like, I was tired of eating these cold salads and all that. And I was like, you know what? I could just cook it.
Yes. Yes,
and you can add more toppings too by doing that, because there's some stuff that you can't eat cooked. Like you can put potatoes and stuff. I put sweet potatoes on it because they're cooked now. So yeah.
Girl, do you understand? So next week, join us as we are sauteing the salad. Like, I ain't never heard of this, you know what I'm saying? I'm like real close to the hood, so I ain't never heard of this. So I don't know what they be doing. But a sauteed salad sounds amazing, and I cannot wait. Who said that? She said, come on, Miss Monique, I'm trying to tell you, sis. Yeah, so let's get the ingredients. They are located on our Facebook page, and I'll post them up in just a second. The ad for next week, and you guys can go ahead and get the ingredients for your salad, but at the same time bring the ingredients that you want in your salad.
If you're not sure if you can use them, drop it in the group.
Right.
Hey, I want to put this in my salad. Can I? And you know, I'll pop it like, yeah, you know, you got things.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll walk you through how to add it in.
Yes, just ask questions. So all right, man. And we better to get up out of here. We live always. Be you. RockTruth.
RockTruth.